it's definitely about time that I give you some more information on myself. So today we'll be doing the TMI tag. This tag was created by Carrie Fletcher at It's Way Past My Bedtime, and I was tagged by Marlon at Marlon and Lena. I shall leave their videos down below if you want to go and check those out. So let's get on with the questions, as there are quite a few. What are you wearing? On my top half I am wearing this lovely floral top from Primark, and as it is customary with most YouTubers, I am wearing pyjama bottoms on my bottom half, and they have snowflakes on them, so they work really well with my floral top. Ever been in love? Yes, I am currently in love with my boyfriend. Ever had a terrible breakup? I wouldn't say I had a terrible breakup, but I didn't have a very pleasant one. But then again, I'd say most breakups aren't particularly nice anyway. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". How much do you weigh? I have literally no idea. Any tattoos? No, I have absolutely no interest in getting any tattoos, although my parents would absolutely love me to get one. Any piercings? Yes, I have my ears pierced just once on each side, I have my nose pierced and my lip pierced. So yay! OTP. My one true pairing would definitely have to be Buffy and Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Favourite show? That would also have to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Favourite bands? Mumford & Sons, Imagine Dragons, Bastille, that general area of music, I guess. Something you miss? Although it does look like it's sunny in my room right now, I do miss the sun because we've had so much rain here in England and I kind of just want it to be summer again. Favourite song? I don't know if I actually have a favourite song of like all time, but I do really love a lot of Lana Del Rey's songs, so pick one of them and that will be my favourite. How old are you? I'm currently 21 and I'll be 22 in September. Zodiac sign? I'm a Virgo, but as I don't really follow horoscopes or anything like that, it doesn't really mean much to me. Quality you look for in a partner? Someone who's kind and generous and loving. I think those are qualities that everyone should possess. Favourite quote? Never trust anyone who hasn't brought a book with them. Favourite actor? I don't really have a favourite actor, but I watched Changeling with Angelina Jolie in it the other day and I thought it was absolutely superb and her acting was brilliant. Favourite colour? I think I'm gonna have to say blue. Loud music or soft? I really love listening to classical music, especially in the morning when I'm waking up and at night when I'm going to sleep, so I'm probably gonna say soft for the majority of my day. Where do you go when you're sad? I'm gonna have to say my bed. The bed is the place where I go when I'm sad, and if there's someone there to cuddle me or a book to keep me company, then that'll cheer me up straight away. How long does it take you to shower? What a very odd question, but I'd probably say between 5 and 15 minutes depending on what I've got to do in the shower and whether I have to wash this. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I'd say between half an hour and an hour depending if I need to put makeup on my face and stuff. Ever been in a physical fight? No, and I don't intend on being in one. I kind of run away from confrontation. Turn on. Intelligence. Turn off. People who lack manners. It doesn't take much to be polite, really. The reason I joined YouTube. I've been watching people like The Readables and Books and Quills and I thought this was an awesome community and I just really wanted to join. I love reading and I wanted to share that with people. Fears. Spiders, needles, confined spaces, being trapped under the ground, heights, and the list goes on. There's a lot of stuff I'm scared of. The last thing that made you cry? The film Changeling with Angelina Jolie in it. Last time you said you loved someone. This morning in a text to my boyfriend. Meaning behind your YouTube name. I made an account for something years ago and I wanted it to be Shout Amy with a Y because my name is Amy and it's spelled A-M-Y. But unfortunately someone already had that, so I changed the Y for an E and it's Shout Amy, not Shout Aim or Shout At Me, which I've heard quite a few people say. So since I made that account, that's been my username for pretty much everything. So if you want to find me anywhere, just search Shout Amy and you'll probably find me. Last book you read? I finished Paper Towns by John Green this morning. The book you're currently reading? I am about to start The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, as I have not read it yet and I should get on that. Last show you watched? It was an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Last person you talked to? My housemate asked me if I wanted anything before she went to the shop and I said no. The relationship between you and the person you last text? That would be my boyfriend. Favourite food? I think I'm gonna have to say pasta or pizza for this one. Just anything Italian is good. Place you want to visit? Barcelona, and I'm going there in June with my boyfriend and very much looking forward to it. Last place you were? I was folding clothes in the laundry room. Yay, student life. Do you have a crush? Yes, I totally have a crush on my boyfriend. He's so crushable. Last time you kissed someone? That would be the last time I saw my boyfriend, which was last Sunday. Last time you were insulted. I don't actually recall the last time anyone actually insulted me to my face, so probably somewhere on the internet, on one of my videos. I have no idea, who knows. We don't have time for people who insult, that's just not fun. Favourite flavour of sweet? I like berry flavoured, so strawberry or raspberry or anything like that is good. What instruments do you play? I played the saxophone briefly when I was in middle school, and I played the recorder for years. I was flipping good at the recorder, but now I don't play anything and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to play either of those. Your favourite piece of jewellery? That would be the lovely ring my boyfriend bought me for Christmas. Not really sure if you can see that, but it's rose gold and diamonds and it's very pretty. Last sport you played? I have absolutely no idea. I went swimming, but that's not really playing a sport. So I probably have to say badminton in school, which was like 4 years ago, so yeah, exercise. Last song you sang? I've had Pompeii by Bastille in my head for the past couple of days, so I've been singing that when people can't hear me. Favourite chat-up line? I have absolutely no use for chat-up lines, seeing as I have a boyfriend, but even if I didn't have one, I would not use chat-up lines, so sorry. Have you ever used it? No, I haven't used my non-existent chat-up line. Last time you hung out with anyone? Last night, me and my housemates watched telly together. And we have finally reached the last question, which is who shall answer these questions next? Okay, I'm not entirely sure if these people have already done the tag or not, but I shall tag them anyway. I tag Susie from Read Susie Reads, Gabriella from Time Lords and Wizards, and Jean from Bookish Thoughts. I hope you enjoy. So that was a TMI tag. If you have any questions on anything I've said in the video, leave them down below. Or if you're fed up with hearing about me, then tell me down below something interesting about yourself, because I would love to learn about my subscribers. So that's everything for today, guys. I shall leave links to my blog and Twitter and Goodreads down below. If you want to add me as a friend, that'll be awesome. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye! It's about a young girl who gets sent to a boarding school. So along with learning how to be a lady and manners and things like that, she also learns how to become some sort of assassin or espionage person, I don't know.